All right, today's Thursday, December 30th, 2021. The year's almost over. So is this dented quarter panel. Today's project, I got my buddy with the red rocket. He's coming over. He'll be here in a little bit. We're going to patch this quarter panel. I picked up these pieces a few months ago when I bought the car, and I've got all four pieces. Here's the driver's side. I have the other three. What I did a few months back is I DA'd these things with 80 grit on the DA and treated any surface rust that they have accumulated from storage, and then I got them in two full strength coats of SPI epoxy inside and out to prevent from flash rusting inside this humid shop. So today we're going to cut it out, see what we got. I'm thinking we're probably gonna put the seam somewhere in here, probably right under these tabs. I really don't want to disturb these bathtub clip things, so probably right under it. Then the trim will cover up the seam. I don't think we're going to disturb the door jamb, even though that thing wraps around in the door jamb. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to cut it out about right here. That way we don't start messing with in and out angle and you have a big bow on your quarter panel. So I don't know. I've never done this, but this is what I'm thinking. And then naturally it's going to be a seam somewhere around there. Cruiser skirt's going to cover up here. So we'll see. Like I say, I've never really tackled a project this size, but I know he has on his car. And it's just cutting and fitting takes the longest. So I have that piece, I have the lower, and I also have this piece over here that I picked up off a parts car, the fin for up here. So it's all the way up to here. So this whole section will be new, quarter panel will be new. Basically this whole quarter panel will be replaced when it's all said and done. So like I say, this is definitely out of my wheelhouse. I'm going to learn a lot today. I know you guys watching probably going to learn a lot too. I'm going to try and make this video as detailed as possible, so it probably will be long. Might be a 20-30 minute video, but I think it'll be worth it for those guys at home who are backyard like me. I got a Miller-Matic 211. That's what I'm going to be welding with. I've had that almost 10 years. It's auto set, or you can set it. It's 120 or 240 volt. You can change the plug on it. And I'm just going to use that and some cutoff wheels. That's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoy this little video here. Like I said, I'm going to go and try and go as much detail. Yesterday I gutted the whole car, gutted the windows out, the quarter window, gutted all the AC, or not AC, all the heater stuff, gutted the dash. So we're bare bones. Also did the headliner on the Lincoln just for a little bonus. Finished this up yesterday. It was pretty easy. This is fake suede. Got it off eBay. It's pretty cool. So that's easy. But this metal work is going to be challenging. We'll see. Bring you guys back once we get some work in.
You already recorded.
So what do you think?
I'm thinking just cut this straight down, like and make a 90 here, versus cutting this round
and then trying to match the round on that.
Trying to match the round. It's going to be hard to butt it up. It has to be close. It can't really be touching. It has to be like enough to where you can weld in between, you know.
But you agree with the going all the way up?
Yeah, I like that idea, because all this is shot, man. It's not worth fixing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cut that shit out. Oops. Cut that stuff out.
Yeah. All right.
So we cut all this here. I'll just cut this straight down and then this way, and then down on here.
Now, if we need to cut another little piece out, if something doesn't reach
Here?
Yeah, I mean, I plan on running the rocker moldings.
Yeah, but we'll get that
Yeah.
right, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If somebody wants to loan me the money for the rocker moldings, it'd be great.
These are pretty solid, huh?
The little squares, they're not bad. I think we were looking at it when we did the floor. I think it's all ugly, but it's mostly all quarter panel, not wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I guess it had skirts.
Yeah, somebody had skirts on it at one point, and that shit's rusted on there.
Really?
Yeah. Now I do have the new stainless to mock up if we need. I have 2 sets actually. Remember they sent one that was bent. So all that's junk. It just pulls off.
Okay.
Now you want to cut that with the grinder or with the air?
The grinder is faster.
Okay. So I'm gonna clean up those clips and get that one clip off up there.
Yeah, this one.
And that one, and we'll start cutting, huh?
This one. And all this down here. Cut it along here, along the wheel well. We're gonna have to peel this back. This little lip.
Yeah.
See a little rust?
Yeah.
Get all this stuff out.
Now in your car, you did the quarter panel?
Yeah.
You did the same patch?
Same patch. Front and back.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Oh,
difficulty level?
I won't know until I cut it, really.
Okay.
But I mean, just right now looking at it, I would say like a 6.
Okay.
And I think it'll get easier, or that number will get lower once I cut this thing out.
All right. So we'll bring you back once we start cutting. What do you think, JBL?
I think this car's pretty damn solid.
It's 18 gauge. I put a little gauge on it, and the reproduction is also the same thickness. So it wasn't really rusted. It was just dented. I mean, got a little bit down here, but overall, super simple window mechanism. So now comes the fun part. We cut above the crease here, and we try to save as much original stuff. All right, sorry about that. So I think we're going to clean this up and get this down just to the rocker reinforcement, and I'm going to clean all this up with 36 grit so we can get a good clean metal. We cut above the crease here, so the seam will be hidden with the stainless molding. Of course, you're gonna have to fix that. The seam will be hidden here with the molding. Yeah, but I think we're gonna try and do all the seams behind moldings.
Yeah.
Over here also, I think we're just gonna cut along here.
Yeah. This will probably be the only one.
Yep.
Right here.
And then along on the top section, cut along here. Okay. Use the Walt cutoff wheel. We're getting there. Yep.
If an idea is stupid, but it works, is it still stupid?
It depends on the idea. Maybe idea of sleeping in the trash can is stupid, but if it works, it's probably still stupid.
You need a little trimming right here, man.
So here we are 3 hours later.
Yeah.
And what we've learned is the most important factor is lining up the middle of the paint divider, which I'm not impressed with the stamping on that compared to the original. But the airplane covers a lot of this right here. And then you have the cross flags, which cover a section also. The script.
The two trims.
Yeah. So we had to cut a couple relief cuts in this rocker reinforcement on the ends and pry it down a little bit, because from the factory the quarter sits inside, and then this is pushed up and plug welded, right?
That's right.
Now we just figured out that was the best way to do it, but overall it's already cut, so ain't no turning back. But it's pretty solid inside, man. I mean, A lot of them, the bottom half is gone. So now we're gonna fire up the Miller. Anything you want to add? You ready? Sweet. So we'll bring you guys back. And so here we are, 6 o'clock. That's it's a 10-hour day. And we got the piece in. Just needs a little bit of dent pulling, and then of course some filler, but overall we were able to get it back on top of the reinforcement like it was from the factory. I'm not going to say how, but it's just roughed in right now. It still needs a little bit of grinding, but we want to pull these dents first, or pull this low spot out first, and then grind. But I don't know, some people might wonder why we cut it the way we did instead of going all the way up. I would say mainly because there was no need to remove this. This is a good shape.
Yeah, all the bad started right after the cut.
Right.
Right here was all wrinkled and it had a real big dent here. It was all pushed in. All of that was rusted and it had a big dent. So we just put good metal where there was bad metal.
Right. And I think the next update will be this corner over here, but I don't think we're going to use the whole patch either. I think we might just use from about here to the trim hole. Really don't want to disturb this line, because out of today, what gave us the most hell was matching this line. Because it's not as sharp, it's not even close. That's going to take some molding, because it's not even, the stamp is not even close to factory. I mean, it's straight, but it's not near the shape. So if we were to use the whole patch, I mean, it would replicate. Actually, the back patch is more like this.
Yeah, it is. Where is it?
It's over here.
Put it away. Sharper.
This back patch is more like what's the original to the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they use on the front patch, but it's crazy. But I don't think we need to replace the whole thing, man. So we didn't disturb the door jamb, which is good. The door opens and closes just like it used to. And we didn't even mess with the door gap. What do you think, man?
Man, I will say the next side is going to be easier.
Yes.
You know, it's a learning curve for both of us, really. You know, being the car it is.
Right, never done it.
Yeah, we replaced panels on the other cars, but not this particular model.
Man, this came out really nice, and the trim's going to cover it. We didn't disturb the factory hole, so I like that. That new trim that I have is going to pop right in. And I think it actually covers a little bit of this lip. I think it goes kind of around it. I don't think it sits in it.
Right.
Yeah. So, man.
See where the paint line is?
Yeah.
Red?
Yeah.
That's how much it covers.
Yes. So, man, this is one of 5 patches. We got 5 total.
Which one is the fifth one?
The corner, the fin.
Oh, the fin, that's right.
Yeah. So, man, we had to use a lot more tools. We had to dig. I used just about everything I own.
Put this like straight right here and then right down the line. Get rid of all that mess. This probably will fix here.
Yeah, man. It's getting there. It's getting there. So once that side is done, then we can turn it around so I can see that side when I walk in the shop. Yeah, man. It's a good day. It was a good day. We set out a goal and we accomplished it, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I wish I could have done more recording, but man, when you're just in the middle of it, you really don't want to stop and get the phone and talk about what you're doing, you know. But we did weld it on 110 with 23 wire. And the welder acted okay today, didn't? With that new liner, the new liner really helped. It was jamming before. So hope you guys enjoyed this update. Guess we bring you guys back when we do the next patch.